Hi everyone, welcome back to Wrath of the Righteous. Just been doing some testing, because now Camellia has Chant. Protective Look only lasts one round. If we keep on casting Chant, it goes up. So, if you faff around with it enough, out of combat, you can slowly give everyone Protective Look. But it only lasts for one attack. And if that target is no, it lasts for the entire duration of Protective Look. I thought it was only one attack. So if you want to min-max stuff, you can put Protective Look on people and just spam Chant, and it'll do everybody who has got a hex on them. 23 seconds, 38 seconds, 32 seconds, and you can do all your party members with it. To me, it seems like too much pain in the arse messing around. I'm going to go back in here, make sure I've got everything. I'm not sure I went through all the corners.
We do it my way.
Yes. I thought there was something else in here hiding along a wall or something. Maybe.
Follow if you dare.
I must have missed it. There's definitely something else here, I'm sure of it. In a pillar or somewhere. It's not here. Oh well.
I'm off.
Let's carry on. What buffs do we have? We have 43 minutes for mage armor. Delay poison, half an hour. Oxygen's good. We don't have...
Well?
protection from elements up. Let's do fire. You're only at +2 at the moment. So that's not great. But I can give it to somebody else, but everybody else is on +2 or better.
Rules are made to be broken.
Do you have... You have 7 of these. You can put electricity on as well. That is not an AoE, unfortunately.
I'm prepared.
1 minute per level. The greater one's 1 hour per level, much better. But you can do this, I guess. 1 minute per level when you get to combat. Let's move on. Eventually I would want to replace Camellia, because you can do the stealth and the picklocks or Warjiff. It just means replacing Camellia's very useful skills, like remove fear, delay poison communal, resist energy and protection from energy, which she hasn't got at the moment for some reason.
do what I must.
I am helpful, am I not?
Okay, this is the big room, isn't it? With the... Yeah, there's a banner over there. Okay. Still a bless.
Welcome your company.
Do I have a minute?
Open your heart to me.
Or has the... Yeah, you've used your protection from alignment. Okay.
I'm gone.
I sense something.
Okay.
We do it my way.
I will prove my worth.
Oof. I almost ran into it.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Who's the religion person? I think it's religion. World. $12. $10. And Arcana was you. 17. No one nature? Okay.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Follow if you dare.
I will learn from this mistake.
Rolled a 6.
I've done as requested.
Okay. There we go. White as rain.
I'm off.
I shall not be swayed from my path. I'm trusting you. I finished here. Is there more?
Hey, where you all going? Arcana. Do you still have the Vesperia thing? Oh, it's gone. Oh no, you still got it. I still failed the other one. Never mind. This is Arcana, which is a Rushalai.
Missed me already.
You called? I finished here.
Nice
Is
one.
there more?
Oh, diamond dust. Nice.
I do what I must.
Cheers, Rosary. Half Fiend, Furious Minotaur. You two. Jump in there.
I'm always ready.
You
Speak
two.
with your actions,
Charge in there.
not your words. Close ranks.
What do we have? An evoker. You four. Archer, archer. Evoker, please.
I will resist.
something here.
Okay, where's the trap? It's on that chest. Right, the evoker's down.
I'll rip you
Archer.
apart!
Everyone's gone after the archers. Well, Wendelak isn't good.
Prepare yourself!
Bismuth on his own.
I am your end.
I thought there was more coming. Oh, that's soon. Slime covered key.
I hope you appreciate this. I am helpful, am I not?
Lesser places of archery. +1 competence on attack rolls. Can either give it to Rushilai or any bow. So that does work with crossbows then. So you're on 18s. You're on 19s. Okay. You've got +4. Then do you want +2? You're wearing armor. You're wearing armor. I got +1 luck to AC. This armor class is crazy. And I'm not even doing produce person. I think half of it is dodge. 3? Oh no, that's chemical. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is dodge. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
I'm gone.
Okay, yeah, everybody, get ready. Yes, this is definitely going to be a trap. Oh yeah.
We do it my way. This will be quick.
Right. Bismuth. Rimrock. Darren.
Out of
Rimrock.
my sight!
Desna, guide my hand!
Lots and lots of
Don't
Rimrocks.
hold back.
Retreat is not an option!
I'll cut you wide open! This is what I was made for.
Barbar's back there. Good.
It's for you! They'll make me to stop to remember my name!
Jesus Christ.
Wenduag!
Absolutely starching them all. Aha, something up there.
Kneel before me!
Elder of Rock and of Rock. Okay, Balka. Me.
Strike!
This one's mine!
You stay there.
The
You stay there.
spirits demand your blood.
Who shall I? Darren's way back.
No match for me. The world in crimson.
Nice. Get everybody together
If you dare.
and do a
The
bless
waiting's never fun.
to clear off the rock poison thing. Well, that was intense. Okay. I can't remember what these magic traps I disabled do. Probably not good though. Natural armor +3. You could have +2 for that, but you've got bark skin. You have that. That's when it gets poison though, isn't it? That's +1. Okay, let's give you that then. Although it does collide with bark skin. So is it really worth it at the moment? In fact, everyone's got bark skin. Yep. Now we've got a key. What is the key for? Anything like this?
I'm off.
Maybe it's this door.
I do what I must.
Got a long way to go before the next level. That's fine. Ah, slime covered key. That's what it's for. Oh, everybody back.
I'm gone.
Please, allow me.
There's 2 of them, okay.
I'm glad I was useful to you. I will follow my dream.
Well, at least 2 of them.
I will defend my dream.
Oh, I fit that back from it. Okay.
You are inferior.
For a bow.
Nice trip. That trip is so good against these big lumbering heavy hitters.
We do it my way.
Oh, I remember this bit. Everybody back off.
Follow if you dare.
You'll make a fine trophy.
Everybody back off, I said.
Go for their heart!
Kill is for you.
You are nothing before me.
Okay, somebody else is warping in. Yeah. It's Bismuth on his own there, by the looks of it.
I'll cut you wide open!
I will see to your demise.
I will resist!
Pausing because new enemies are spawning in.
Thank you for
Healing is what I was made for.
Okay.
Remember my
Prepare
name,
yourself!
Nabasu.
Dog.
Where am I? There goes. Go over here. Virgil.
Press the attack!
Yep.
Retreat is not an option.
Get these Nabasus because they're training levels. Virgil.
Kneel before me.
You should have run. This will hurt.
I took a
Don't hold
big
back.
slug for a bow.
Precision!
Another rock. Oh, Yanyo. With her left hand, the old woman pulls a dagger from the demon's body. Exhausted by the effort, she wipes her brow. Time did not bend me, it seems. I will show you one of the secret old passages that we used when the citadel Drezen belonged to us. The woman walks up to a wall and begins examining it. You get to the Sword of Valour more easily this way. Perhaps the demons don't know about this passage. The demons, if you think about it, I spent most of my life among them. I have to admit, there's something mesmerising about them. A single demon might be weak or pathetic or cowardly, but when you see them as a collective, it isn't a mass of separate creatures, but a single great force, a tide, which might be temporarily slowed, but never stopped. The front lines of the abyss, here in the land of Galarian. Unstoppable, fanatical forward motion. We have something to learn from this, don't we? So it was wise to learn new things, including studying the enemy's strengths. Woman's face is still, but there's approval in the blue eyes. Right, knowledge is the greatest weapon. Armed with it, one can succeed where neither strength nor valour would. Here it is. The demons are hiding the Sword of Valour beyond this door. Be wary. I heard them bragging about traps that surround the banner. Magical, of course. The Sword of Valour is nearly impossible to destroy, and if they wish, they'll drown the entire room in fire, destroying their enemies while leaving their trophy unscathed. Go now, and good luck.
I'm on.
Right. Who's got negative levels? I've got -3. -1. Is it just me? Just me and Bismuth. Okay.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
Pathfinder Murinos.
Okay. I saved and his health jumped up a bit. Actually, I forgot to do this when leveling up. Simple level. Right. Let's have a look at this mess. What do we have? Lots of corpses. Dead bodies give off an unbearable stench. That is really the literal description. An example of a corpse pit.
I do what I must.
So, Daniel was saying about the real
I am helpful. Am I not?
bastion of the Lion's Heart. It's like a tower shield to me. It is a +2 tower shield, and it's negative energy resistance 10 and +1 mobile bonus on saving throws against fear. not bad. Not bad at all. Now where's this fake... a banner thing. I can't see it anywhere. Newest to oldest. No, it's not here. No, it's not here. I can leave Bismuth. After a sleep, he'll lose that temporary negative level. Crack in the wall reeks of something evil. For a moment, you feel touched by a breath of the abyss. That way. Really?
I'm gone.
Okay, let's talk to Yaniel. Lord Valour is waiting for you. Probably now. I don't think she's Yaniel.
Strike! Ah, a test of my abilities.
Hey, where are we? What's going on?
Desna, guide my hand! This strike, my masterpiece.
Nice. I don't think he's supposed to spawn yet. He's supposed to talk to us. But that didn't go well for him, did it? There's a puzzle. To line all these up.
I hope you appreciate this. I am helpful, am I not?
Okay. Get everybody off to the side.
We do it my way. My skills
Not for
are
me.
absolute.
So I've got the fastest speed. Oh, they'll move different. What's the easy way? That looks right. No, the outside one's wrong. So what's the outside one? Put that back. Looks like each of them have 3 locations. 1, 2. See, that looks right. These 2 look wrong though. Ah, outside, middle, inner. Is that right? Yeah. Outside, middle, inner. Outside, middle, inner. Okay. What does this one do? Just moves the inner one. Okay. Oh, that was lucky. Another banner. That was pure fluke. That's probably far quicker ways to achieve the result.
I am helpful, am I not?
Even outside a Bane Spear +2.
You know nothing of style, do you?
It says can be equipped. Oh, it's two-handed. Ah, right. An ancient relic, a banner that Armade once carried into battle, had been raised in a visible public place, so the Valour would gain divine powers, while the demons from using the teleportation abilities. Hey, who's making that noise?
Tear your throat out.
Hexblades, right. They're dead.
You should have run.
This one's mine.
The spirits demand your blood!
Make your peace. Your struggles end here.
I am your end. Your pain is my pleasure.
Oh, another bloody Nabasu.
I'll make sure to work on this. Out of my sight.
Remember my name. Wenduag.
Follow if you dare.
What else do we have?
I'm off.
Yeah, I pressed F5 to save. Jumped up. Well, it jumps down then back up again. Maybe it's the level change. Because of Devon's level. Valka goes from level 400 to equal level or something like that. I'd guess.
I'm prepared. I've finished here. Is there more?
There were claw and tooth marks on the broken bones of unknown prisoners.
I do what I must.
Yeah, that was where we fought the demon, the shadow demon. But that went weird, he didn't summon anybody else in, and he appeared straight away. But whatever, that's a bug, I think. Okay, let's head up. And let's just drop everything. Jesus Christ. few thousand gold here. Just in armour. See if I can get down to light armour again. Light encumbrance. Just gone over the border now. So a bit more. Be good. That Masterwork short sword here. Pick them all up at the end. Okay, I've got about £70. Display the Sword of Valour. The legendary banner of the Crusaders is right in front of you. A drop of blood falls onto it from where? The wound in your chest must have reopened. It's now bleeding again. You touch Yomade's holy banner to push away the scarlet droplet when you freeze abruptly. All of a sudden, you're aware of your own powers. You are no longer a grain of sand resisting the countless armies of the abyss. You are something greater. Like Ayomade once rejected her humanity to ascend and gain divinity, you are ready to take the first step on the path to gaining power. But what will your power look like? Trickster, I think. All the crits. Assault is really cool. I easily, first time playing through it, most overpowered are these two. But I've never played them. That's just really cool. It's kind of like who I am as a person anyway, in real life. But Trickster, I think. Okay, Mythic level 3. I get sneak attack. Alright, I'm gonna pause and level everybody up to Mythic level 3 and come back. See you in a sec. It caught me unawares, so I just unpaused it. The wound in your chest closes and the drops of blood spilled on the Sword of Valour burst into transparent flames. A wave of fire rushes out from the blood, across the tiny banner, transforming it and blazing it with new colours. Power descends upon you, suffusing your mortal body, remaking it in its image. It fills your body up to the brim, breaking bones and tearing muscles while at the same time healing them. You raise your head, acutely aware that, from here to eternity, you are beyond the reach of the laws and dictates of states, planes, and the universe itself.
This crusade is growing more amusing by the minute. It seems that joining it was the right decision.
A mess of an army.
Reggio casts one look at you. If looks to kill, you'll be hanged, drawn, and quartered on the spot. Then he turns away pointedly.
Oh, yes! Now that is how I like my crusades. As soon as this is over, I suggest we hold a feast, courtesy of my dearest cousin, to whom we shall most assuredly send a detailed report. I can take it upon myself to organize it.
The weak need laws to rein in the strong. I'm glad you've chosen the path of lawlessness, mistress.
Wendag nods, not trying to hide her grin. Now's not the time to linger. We can reflect on events later. Now is the time to act. That's the trickster one. There's Yaniol.
A mortal gnat snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts.
Milady, this creature's about to die. Shouldn't you?
Oh, Featherfall.
Behold, I overlay. Behold the death I sow.
You see, Suture? Shouldn't has no place here. I've waited for a very long time, but now the hour has come to turn my ideas into reality. I still have things to do in Canopus, but you must leave. Go to the old laboratory. I have a special task for you.
The laboratory? I hate that foul place. But I dare not disobey you, milady.
Forgive me this little masquerade.
Yaniol says in a different voice, one that sounds vaguely familiar. Suddenly, the illusion vanishes. Yeah, it's really Vorlesh.
I am a Rilu Vorlesh, also known as the Architect of the World Wound.
There's something off about the stranger's appearance, like you're seeing only half of a painting, or looking at her with one eye closed. Her silk dress and expensive jewellery are at odds with a set of unfamiliar tools in ink-smushed hands.
What are we meant to discuss with one of the key figures in our enemy's army, I wonder?
That voice actor. Oh, so good.
You've handled the power of the Sword of Valour well. Such artifacts are almost like living creatures, and they react to their own kind, shall we say. The Sword of Valour once belonged to a mere mortal who became a goddess. It seems to see something kindred in you. Touching you has left the sword irreversibly changed. Now it is your banner, not Iomede's. Although perhaps it will still stop the demons from teleporting to the city as before.
You've helped me twice already. No, what happened to Yaniol?
The Yaniel you freed from the dungeon was merely a mask. Sometimes I like to wear the guise of my fallen enemies, to study them from the inside. The real Yaniel has been gone for a long time, but unfortunately for her, not permanently. Her lot is far more frightening than the one I showed you. Perhaps you will learn the truth one day, but for now, it isn't necessary.
You've helped me twice already, in Canabris when we fell into the caves, and here, pointing the way to the Sword of Valour. Why would a half-demon, Discarby's favourite, ever do such a thing?
I'm creating something. Building. Studying how the land lies. Laying the foundation. I am called the Architect for a reason. I'm not asking you to trust me. That would be unforgivably stupid. But I suggest, just suggest, that you search, analyze, think. What happened in old Sarkoris? What is the world wound? What is happening to you? Search for your answers. And for now, farewell.
It's either us or them.
So, zoomed in. Oh, that went fast. Right, so Mythic Path level 3. Summon Nixie Prankster for 1 minute. Sneak attack twice. Ever ready. Whenever you make an attack of opportunity, you gain bonus on the attack roll and damage roll equal to your mythic rank. The number of attacks of opportunity you make each round is increased by 2, which is huge. Knowledge Arcana, rank 1. Every item with enhancement bonus that you identify has this enhancement bonus increased by 1. I'm not sure if that's retrospective or going forward. And Sneaky Quack, which means if I heal someone and they would be denied a dexterity bonus like the flat-footed or something like that, or stunned or entangled or something, I get an extra d6 per heal like a sneak attack. So, and also I got some spells. This spell summons an extra planar murder pony. That just sounds amazing. I'm gonna have to try that out. But yeah, I got colour spray because even if 5 or more hit dice, creature is stunned. If it fails its will saving throw. Grease, because that's always useful. You see how easy the Minotaurs go down when they're tripped, and they're like level 15. Reduce person, cast out myself. Because +2 size bonus to dexterity, which means +1 damage, +1 to hit and stuff. -2 to strength, that's fine. +1 attack rolls and +1 AC due to reduced size. But it will do less damage. I think it goes from like D6 to D4. Or even less. I don't know, D3? Okay. I haven't done anybody else, because as soon as I finished my main character, that cutscene came in. So let's go and do everybody else. See you in a sec. Okay, so...
Decide already.
Ever ready? Same as myself. For the extra attacks of opportunity. Renduag, Master Shapeshifter. Now she can turn to magical permanently, and all physical ability scores adjustments are upped by +4, which is the same as what happened anyway by, unless it's 4 extra, because level 10 is +4. Improved abundant casting, 4 more spells of 4th, 5th and 6th level. Greater endurance spells. So anything that lasts longer than 5 minutes now lasts 24 hours. So anything that's 1 minute per level now lasts 24 hours. Which is why she's really, really useful. But there's not many areas where I'm in them for more than an hour, say. So I don't know. It's useful for like the remove fear, less you know, the party-wide buffs, protection against magic, not protection against alignment, because that's only 1 minute maximum. And if I extend it, it only goes up to 2 minutes, so it can't be done. But a lot of spells, very useful spells, that are like 1 minute per level, now last 24 hours. And distracting shots. Ritual is just so crazy good. And so is a Wenduag. But distracting shots, if you hit an enemy with a ranged weapon, they receive an 8 penalty to AC against melee attacks equal to half your mythic round. For 1 round. So, as long as you're shooting at somebody melee people are attacking, which should always be the case, mostly, unless you're shooting a caster, then I lose like 1, 2 AC up to like 4. Because the last 2 is really end game stuff, I think, from what I remember. How long have I been recording? Oh, only 50 minutes. So, that's not here, that's somewhere else. That's down there somewhere.
save the last one for me.
What we got? Barbells, archers. Let's get that Hexblade.
This is why I'm better.
They ran away and hid. Okay, do we have a banner buff? No, we don't.
I'm gone.
Oh, looks like the resist fire is still here. Because it was... doubled?
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Yeah, it must have been doubled. But the resist electricity that Devon did up has fallen off now. Okay, I can go down these stairs here, or into here. Main floor? No, let's go into the courtyard first. No, I can't go into the courtyard. Really? Can't go down here?
We do it my way.
Oh, it's broken. Fair enough. Looks like I have to go into the main citadel. But yeah, everyone's overloaded. I'm carting this around because it is a lot of money. I'm not sure if we get to loot everything on these cutscenes at the end of chapters, etc.
Follow if you dare.
What's up here? Leave that there. Come back down again. I assume. Maybe. Maybe not. But while I'm here, you get a bless up. Because now it will last 24 hours. One round per level. Round is 6 seconds or 12 seconds? I can never remember, but it's rounds and turns. I think a round is 6 seconds and a turn is 10 rounds, so 1 minute. So I need to get to 50 rounds to make it 5 minutes. Yeah, something like that. And that should now be 24 hours. Yep. Also,
You can trust me.
That's protected. Look, you don't have Death Ward, do you? No.
Rules are made to be
But what is that?
broken.
1 minute per level. So that would be really useful for like 24 hours. What we got?
Precision and grace.
Okay, there. Me, there.
This will hurt.
Wenduag.
I'll rip you apart!
You are
Melia.
today's sacrifice.
Press the attack.
I will resist!
I'll make short work of this. Out of my sight.
What happened there?
I am
Oh.
yours to command.
This. See what she does now. Plus 17, so that's not as good. What's the damage? 12 to 17. But she has 2... Oh, she has 4 attacks. So she has 4 attacks. Let's just see what that's like. And her stats are now plus 8. No, plus 4 to all the shapeshifter stats. Okay. Something else around here now? Yeah, what was that? That can be permanent now for Wenduag. Picked up a mace of some sort, didn't I? Yeah. Headcracker. Plus 2 mythical light mace. When it lands the first hit, it's a new target with it. The enemy has to pass a Fortitude DC 15 and become stunned for D3 rounds. I'll give it to you. Yes. It is finesse. So plus 13 plus 8 plus 11 plus 6. I could try that with Archon's thingy. Try and get you more. I'm not sure if that's now modified by my plus 3 plus 4 kind of thing. Whether this is actually a plus 2. That was also always plus 1, so it's just saying exactly what it is, still. That was a plus 1 club. It still is a plus 1 club. That's plus 1, yeah. But anyway. I got to collect it all again. Wow, we're not overloaded. Because of that crazy strength, that's why. What? I've been here. There's where I want to go. Let's drop all this nonsense again then. That'll do. Gives us about £200. Now then,
Hold back.
she is Rotary. Virgil,
Retreat is not an option.
Strike.
me, everybody
Go
else.
for their hearts. Prepare yourself.
I will see to your demise.
Bismuth, yep. Valka, yep. Who is in the fucking way? It's Darren again, isn't it? When do arc attacks? 5 attacks. Plus 15. It's not doing the holy damage. So base value D4, growth spikes D6, and then magical shape plus 4, strength plus 7. So yeah, very high damage. Who's in the fucking way now? Virgil,
Kneel before me.
Valka,
Try to entertain me.
You should have run.
let me go after that one.
Wide open.
Yeah, Bismuth, there.
Precision!
How long does that last? Archon's Aura. 10 minutes, okay. That's a bit of a mess.
I welcome your company.
I'll take it.
I'm off.
Go that way or this way? Looks like a weapon room. Armory, I think they're called. That's what they're called.
I do what I must.
I will prove my worth.
Anything I do? Let's get you here. What the hell are these? Omox befoulers. Well, they saw right through us. Who should I? You get over here.
The spirits demand your blood.
You're stunned for the first round. There we go. Avoid that, please. Oh, by the time Devon got there, it was all over.
struggles never cease. I finished here. Is there more?
Got a longsword +1, bolt strength, scroll of rage. Okay. I think Omoks are some kind of like earth elemental or something.
I'm gone.
Or demonic elemental. That looks like Iomedae. And this looks like actual piles of crap. Maybe that's what Omoks are. Like demons. Okay, it's a very small area, this.
We do it my way.
Citadel command area. Nothing here? How much longer? I mean, I've hung up the banner. What else is there to do?
You are today's sacrifice!
Ooh, Calvacus. Calavacus, that's what they're called. Yeah.
Desna, guide my hand! T.
Hello, Evoker. And you. But the fire ran out. Maybe.
Go for their heart!
This wound, my gift to you.
Who are you after? Yeah, whatever. When do I have to damage? Okay. That looked like it's melee as well.
You are inferior.
Struggles end here.
I mean, these battles just, you know, go on their own. As long as nobody blocks somebody else off. Which is a problem with a 20-foot bloody manticore sometimes.
Follow if you dare.
Staunton, Minago, Nula.
Let's run, sweetie. Let's go. Why are you so slow? They're almost here.
I'm not going anywhere.
The dwarfed, cracked voice sounds like rasping, rusty metal.
Don't you feel it? She's got that damn rag with her. I can't teleport. She's going to kill us.
If she kills us, then so be it. But this is my city. And I will fight for it to the end. And you, my love, you will be with me to the end.
Staunton grasps the chin of the demoness, sinking his nails into her tender skin and pulls her face toward his, kissing her lips quickly while pushing her away.
This dwarf is a true knight, and that's why he is beyond saving. A demoness knows how to turn a person's good nature against itself. She did it deliberately, knowing that his sense of honor would be his downfall. I have also done this.
Who let this mangy rat out of its cage? You made her a member of your party. The succubus whore found a way to betray even the Abyss. And you believe she'll be loyal to you?
Minago, my jailer, my torturer. You think I mean to do them harm? That she will suffer if I stand at her side? If that were true, why then would you try so hard to persuade her to cast me out?
Hey, Minago, where are you going? I still haven't enjoyed... what was it you said? Yes, the sweetest spoils of victory. You won't deny me the opportunity to gloat once we crush you, will you?
Such tremendous animosity! I must admit I'm impressed. There was a time when I tried my hand at holding grudges, even a vendetta or two, but fortunately for my enemies, I seem to lack the patience required to truly excel at the sport.
No, we're not always irreverent as always. Minago, hey, what's that on your face? Hey Nora, shall we have some fun?
We sure will. We'll have so much fun that even the abyss will feel the heat.
A wide, angry grin appears on her lips.
What is this? What are you talking about, huh?
You'll know soon enough, Lady Minago.
Tell me, Staunton, why? Why do you fight on the side of the demons? Yeah, we know that.
You have the audacity to ask me that? I fight on this side because the other side didn't give me a chance. Yes, I made a terrible mistake and Drezen fell to the demons. The Queen should have had me hanged. I deserved it. But she found a far worse punishment for me. False mercy. When she spared me that day, she said she wanted to give me a chance to make amends. And I believed her. For 70 years, I've crawled on my knees, shedding my blood for Mendev, only been spat in the face for it. For 70 years, I watched generations of crusaders grow old and die, never once changing their tune about Staunton the traitor. What else could I give for my mistake? What more punishment could I suffer? How could I ever deserve forgiveness? And one day, I realized there's nothing I can do. The Queen had doomed me to a lifetime of humiliation. And when I grew desperate, I only had two choices. To become my own executioner and carry out the sentence she rescinded that day, or go over to the other side. Put yourself in my place. Imagine yourself in that position. What would you choose?
Minago, what's that on your face?
That's not your concern, mortal.
Oh, she got the... I thought it was a joke about no eyes, but no, it's don't see in the picture, but the last time we saw her at the Lost Temple, the Lost Chapel, she was talking about she losing her powers because she's covered in like welts and ulcers and stuff. Probably because she's failed, and that's her punishment.
The Master has punished her cruelly for her failure in Canabras. As you can see, the leaders of the demons are as patient with their slaves as the Crusaders are with their commanders.
Sweetie, why are you telling her this? What does it matter? What?
Quiet.
Staunton's voice holds no emotion whatsoever, except perhaps weariness. The word that fell from his lips barely echoes, but nonetheless, the demon immediately falls silent. Aren't you getting tired of fleeing from me, Minago?
You have no idea how tired I am of you, mortal. But never mind. Today, we will finally be done with you. Right, Staunton? Right, sweetie?
It's time to decide the fate of Drezen.
Right. No point in wasting time talking. To arms!
Staunton, darling.
Stop whining! Didn't you swear your eternal love to me? Promised we'd rule Drezen together? Now shut your lying mouth and fight! Whatever end fate has in store for me, you will share it!
The heartbeat quickens.
And from Nura? Ah, she your face now. She got really high initiative, the same as Arushalai. Wow.
Make your peace.
57th Marushali. Saw that phantasmal putrefaction again, as she did before.
You stubborn ass! You want to die for a heap of rocks? Go ahead. I'm not staying here.
There was panic on Monago's blood-splashed face. Her lips are trembling.
No, my dear. You are. You will either fight to the bitter end, or I'll break your delicate little neck myself with these very hands.
Are you threatening me, my mortal toy? Me? And with what? With the power I gave you. You ungrateful beast!
The demon's mouth, trembling with fear, opens wide in a hysterical grin, like a wound on her face.
Give me back what's mine! Take him, he's yours! And Drezen too! I don't care about this fortress, or this half-wit.
Monago stretches out her hand. A crimson spark flies out of Staunton's eyes and plants itself in her palm. Staunton freezes, stunned. He's silently moving his lips, which have turned to grey in a flash, like a fish out of water. The demon turns to you.
Oh, I grow so tired of you mortals. Your humdrum little passions, your constant squabbling, your incessant accusations and excuses. You treat each other like dirt. Push weaklings like these two into our arms. And then you have the audacity to accuse us. Come on, punish your traitors. I've seen this show countless times.
She points at Staunton and Nura. She does have a point, though. Treat each other like dirt and push weaklings like these two into our arms. That is true. Where are you going? The fun's just starting.
Have fun with Staunton. You and he have similar ideas about what counts as entertainment. Take your filthy rag. Take your befouled ruins. You can make soup out of this moron for all I care. I've had enough war. We Lily two were created for tenderness and love. Stay away from me with your swords and shields.
Only half true, but that's a demon.
So this is to be my fate? I've been betrayed by people and demons alike. Now my life really is worth nothing. But that doesn't mean you won't pay for it dearly. Come on, you scumbag! Kill me if you can! I don't care anymore!
Staunton watches Monago leave. He looks at you, and the sorrow in his eyes gives way to hatred. Too bad Queen Galfrey didn't hang you back then.
I regret that as well. She should have done it, but that's water under the bridge. We all make mistakes.
Yeah, but you get treated like that. She gets away with it.
Let's get this over with. To arms.
Yeah. You're fed up and tired of this shit now, aren't you?
Danger ahead!
No. We took some damage from that bloody Phantas thingy. Ability damage 3, okay. 3. -1, yeah, we've all took a wisdom damage from... Was it Phantasmal something? Putrefaction, yeah. And come on, Lady Death. Forgive me for being 70 years late for our date. Right, how do we get rid of putrefaction? Need that will save. That could kill us. Need a will save, not a bloody fortitude save. How can we boost will saving throws?
Well?
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Bless doesn't do it. It's one against fear. And we have a bless up anyway. Save against fear. No good. Negative emotions, despair, rage, or fear. Damn it. Because I don't know if I can counteract it. Is there with curse or something? I'm not quite sure what it is. You don't have it. You do though. It doesn't say what kind of thing it is, like a curse or something. I've made the wisdom save. The will save. These people haven't. But you seem to have now. And you have. So it looks like... No. Wenduag. Regil. And Bismuth. You're asleep. Can I get a wisdom potion? I don't have any wisdom potions, do I? Use that. Gives you that back, I guess. Sickness, remove paralysis. Disease, nausea, sickened, no. Protection from evil. Maybe that works. But you can't because you're asleep. Did you get putrefaction? Or is it over now? It's over. Looks like I just needed to rest a bit. Wisdom and strength damage. Wisdom and strength damage. Alright. Restoration lessers. we're out of. And scrolls. Stone skin. That's full restoration. Not lesser though. Ah, gotta use it. And then bismuth as well. I always buy more. So you've got wisdom damage. You have wisdom damage as well.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
And you're out of restoration and I guess lesser restoration as well. Oh no. It's got 3. Okay. No more ability drains. That's good. Phantasmal putrefaction is such a killer. Breathing heavily, Nora looks around the room as if she can't believe her eyes. Ugh, alive. Ha. I'm alive, it can't be. She looks at you baffled. So what's next? For the first time, I have no plan. I felt the same way when I renounced the Abyss. I had a whole world at my feet, so big and strange. And no one to make me destroy it anymore. Nora rubs her eyes, looking between you and Arushali, baffled. So, who is this, a succubus? On your side? Saying she renounced the Abyss? How well, if such a marvel as a place in your game, you must have something for me. Okay. Can I recruit her? Nah, I can't. Soldiers saw me. They know about my betrayal. If you still trust me, they'll drag me out of my tent some night and hang me from a tree. And they'll be punished for vigilantism. But even I won't judge them harshly for doing it. Thanks for your help, and now I never saw you here. Go wherever you want, but run. Thanks, Commander. Thank you and farewell. You probably won't see me again. Not alive anyhow. But you'll remember my name, I promise you that. Nothing against her. Potion of Vanish. Some jewellery. Staunton, what have you got on you? Block resistance, wisdom +2, physical form +2, carapace, and soul shear. Okay, so soul shear. Looks like a bardiche or some glaive. A glaive. +3 adamantine glaive. Aha, it's now +4. Summons a demon to the end of the fight. Only one demon can summon per fight. The demon was already summoned. Every subsequent kill he was at D8 +5. He was at stacking +1 to attack rolls. Nice. Who uses glaives? I think it's social, isn't it? You can't use it. Carapace armor. Whenever an enemy lands a melee hit on the way of this +2 mithril full plate, attacker has to pass a reflex or suffer D3 strength. If the attacker passes the saving throw, they suffer D3 piercing damage instead. 3 max dex. Not very good for you though. hang on. 29. 31. It is better. Because you've got the armor feat, which reduces the armor check penalty and increases the max dex. Can't believe your armor class is so low, Regil, when I've not got any armor on at all. And what else do we pick up? A ring, a tiara, wisdom. Wisdom. You have intelligence, charisma. You don't need wisdom. Give it to you, I guess. Although, are you charisma based or wisdom based? I can't remember. It really should say when you hover over the class. And physical form, dex and constitution. Okay. You can have the straight up dex. Are you on +6 and Wenderwag on +7? Okay. Cloak resists. I thought you had a cloak on. You didn't have a cloak on all this time? Jesus Christ. And you didn't? Why the hell not? What have I been doing in my time? Really? Braces of armor +2. Put them on you. Doesn't make any difference. This is an armor bonus. You've got mage armor on. Can't wear rings. You have mighty fists. You don't have finesse, so you can't use these. Got that one though. Okay. That's it. Looks like it. Oh, this is our throne room later. Ah.
The commander of the crusade has managed to overthrow 70 years of demonic rule in Drezen and restored the Sword of Valour to its rightful place. Will the commander be able to defend the banner she has won with such a valiant effort?
I didn't get to pick up everything. I might have to go back and pick everything up. That was about 20 grand worth of stuff. Maybe more. "10 days.
Urgent matters of state are awaiting my attention. My convoy will be departing for the capital within the hour. I'm afraid this is all the time I can spare you. So do please forgive me for skipping the lengthy and well-deserved congratulations.
Something has subtly changed in the way the Queen of Mendev looks at you. Respect shines in her eyes, but a slightly furrowed brow indicates a hint of unease.
Drezen was taken quickly, even more quickly than I'd anticipated. Every death is an irretrievable loss, But, considering the scale of our forces, the losses among our troops are tolerable. Morale is high among the Crusade forces that were entrusted to you.
This is all dependent on what you're doing in the general fight stuff.
You handled the command superbly. I never doubted your personal ability to deal with the demons. I knew that you could become a living symbol for people to follow. That you have now displayed a decent head for tactics is a pleasant surprise. I believed in your success and prepared for this outcome after a fashion. I brought a reward to personally bestow upon my Knight Commander. But now, I think this reward is insufficient. So please, accept one more gift from me personally.
Thank you. She offers a slight smile and gives a signal to a waiting squire who passes a neatly folded cloak with lavish embroidery, and then slides a ring from her fingers and lays it on top of the cloak. They'll cloak resistance +3, ring of protection +4.
And thank you for what you have done for the Crusades. Now on to the main matter. The Sword of Valour has been returned to us. Touching it has awoken your power and changed the great relic beyond recognition. Many clerics are at a loss to interpret this unexpected turn. Is it an omen? Happenstance? A warning? Only one thing can be said for certain. Your power is astonishing and unlike anything ever seen before. Your power bears little resemblance to other manifestations of the Inheritor's will that I have been fortunate enough to witness. But who can fathom the god's designs? And Iomedae has many heavenly allies, and they helped us on several occasions throughout the Crusades. There, I have said all I wish to. Is there anything you wish to discuss with me before I depart?
Leela Vorlesh appeared before me in Drezen. She did not explain why she had come.
The architect of the World Wound? Here? And she allowed you to simply dispose of Staunton Vane and claim the Sword of Valour?
Her eyes widened in astonishment.
This is a very worrying development. Aurelia was more dangerous than a dozen Balors, and more cunning and deceitful than a score of succubi. In the 100 years of the Crusades, our forces have very rarely encountered her, but when we did, it always led to something terrifying. I think she has taken an interest in you and your power. It was to be expected, of course, and it worries me more than anything else. Sooner or later, we shall have to take a stand against Aurelu and deal with her once and for all. But I thought we would have time to prepare. Be careful. And if the architect reappears, treat her as you would a demon lord.
I don't think it was much stronger than the other ones, but never mind. Did you know anything about the huge demon we met at the gates? It was much stronger than the rest. Didn't seem that way.
The Baylor Dorazand, one of Daskari's generals. He, Hep Zamira, and the Echo of Daskari are some of the most notable demons in the Abyssal forces. You will soon learn these names. Dorazand has not been sighted by our scouts for a long time, and his appearance at Drezen was an unexpected development. But we must grow accustomed to surprises such as this. The ability to move at will through space is one of the demon's most unpleasant hallmarks. Fortunately, the Sword of Valour takes care of that problem for the areas around Drezen.
I've heard everything I need.
Very well. Then I shall take my leave. Irabeth will bring you up to speed on the situation in the city and surrounds, and together, you can decide on what next steps to take. Good luck, Commander. Remember, this is but the first step. The road ahead will be long and difficult.
With a nod of farewell, the Queen strides off with precise military bearing.
Allow me also to congratulate you on your victory, Commander.
You're looking this way, Irabeth. Irabeth salutes the Queen and waits till she's moved far enough away, then turns to you.
We won the battle for Drezen, but this war is far from over. The demons know our true strength, so we must brace ourselves for a merciless counterattack. They will do everything they can to gain control of the city and destroy you personally, and all of us along with you. The only good news is that cultists make up more than half of their forces. so they will have to march the same roads as our fighters. If they were all demons, they could appear here instantaneously and lay siege to the city. Praise Iomedae for small mercies.
Very good point. Can't teleport all the cultists here.
The main demon forces are moving out from the City of Eyes and the Threshold Fortress. Scouts are reporting that for now, we don't stand a chance of tearing through the defense and launching a counterattack. We can only gather our forces, rebuff their attacks, and wait for the right moment. Unfortunately, other hostile groups keep appearing out of nowhere. And on top of all that, Minago is still prowling around somewhere out there. Anevia's trying to find out where that Abyss scum has run off to. Maybe she's already got some leads.
I think Urbeth is the only person that calls it eyes. And nearly everybody else I can remember is called it is.
Luckily, we are not alone. Mendev is with us. Queen Galfrey has sent us the first reinforcements. They've just entered the city. Besides, news of your victory is spreading through Avestan. I'm sure that crowds of new volunteers will soon be pouring into Drezen, inspired by your feat. And that's very good news, because we're going to need troops. Here is a brief report about the main problems we're currently facing.
Erebeth shows you a sheet of paper with 4 items. Demons with special powers, secret path, missing patrol, and dragon. What can you tell me about the demons with special powers?
Remember that Nabasu that attacked our camp? He had powers that no ordinary demon should have.
Erebeth's voice is very calm. You can tell she's working hard to maintain her composure.
It is not the only demon of its kind. We keep receiving reports about similar monsters. All isolated cases for now. But it's possible that in the future, we will see entire squads, if not armies of them. We must find out where they're coming from. Find the source of their power and destroy it. If we don't, they will crush us before long. Even you can't defeat an entire army of such monsters.
Secret path? What are you talking about?
We can usually spot armies of demons in advance, as their hordes march along the Grey Road from Eyes or Threshold. But sometimes packs of them appear out of nowhere. They're managing to avoid our scouts somehow and sneaking into our territory. If we don't solve this problem, we cannot attack. The demons will just appear at our backs, block off the gorges and cut us off from Drezen.
I want to carry on, but I'm starving and I need some water. So I'm going to pause this. Back in a sec. Slice of bread and got some more water. So hopefully my belly won't be rumbling over the microphone.
Anevia is trying to find out how the demons are getting into our territory, but she hasn't succeeded yet. Talk to her. She will tell you more about what she's doing.
You said there's a patrol missing.
Yes, it disappeared without a trace during a mission. We didn't even find any bodies. Maybe someone abducted them, or there's some natural threat in the area. We can't rule out the possibility of desertion, either. The troop was patrolling the southern road out of the city. The last surviving settlements of Sikoris lie in that direction. But after the siege of Drezen, contact with them was lost. Hardly any of the inhabitants survived once the demons invaded the area. That's where I started the search.
And what's this about a dragon?
As if we didn't have enough problems with demons already. Now there's a wild dragon in the vicinity. Luckily, it's not part of the demon army. If the demons had a dragon on their side, it could pose a serious threat. But there's very little food in the World Wound, and the dragon doesn't seem to have a taste for demons and cultists. She keeps attacking small squads of crusaders, picking off those who fall behind, ravaging supply trains. The dragon's been sighted frequently in the sky, but we don't know exactly where her lair is. We have someone to help with this, though. Do you remember the dwarf who bravely attacked the Valour in front of the citadel during the siege? He is back in the city, and he doesn't mind hunting this dragon, apparently. Go talk to him in the tavern. We might be able to help each other.
Is that all for now?
There are a few pleasant matters. At the Queen's command, the Crusaders who took part in the attack have had their pay doubled, and medals will be awarded to those who were particularly outstanding in battle. You know one of them. The Knight Elan from the Houndhearts. He led a troop of Nerosian recruits and brought them to the main forces, and later drew the demons' attention in the battle with the Valour, allowing the wounded to be rescued. There is one more thing. As you know, there is a vast dungeon under Drezen. It's empty now. None of those imprisoned by the demons survived, and we don't have any new prisoners. We've temporarily placed the body of Staunton Vane in the dungeon. You slew him. What are your orders regarding his body? Anevia thinks we should burn it quietly and forget about it. Some want to see his corpse displayed in the square, but I don't think we should behave like demons and barbarians. He may have been our enemy, but he deserved to be buried as a knight. However, the decision is yours, of course.
Well, if you're the Lich Mythic Path, you can raise him. Bury him as a knight.
Right you are, Commander. Commander. That day during the battle,
Elizabeth is hesitating. You can see the struggle on her face, as she doesn't know whether she should say something else.
No. My apologies. That is all, Commander. Thank you for your time.
Giving a salute, Elizabeth turns around and quickly leaves. Okay. That will do it for this episode. I don't have all that gear, do I? No. So, that will do it for this game. This episode, sorry. Next episode, we explore the city. There's a lot to it. And thanks for watching. Quite a long one. What I'll do is... I'll save it here. And I'll go to autosave. Not that one. Maybe this one then. And see if I can pick up everything, then come and do this again. I won't record it. Just so I've got all the stuff that I can then sell. And then we can go down to Wilsig Arms, wherever he is. There. And sell all that crap. And that's where we'll start off for the next episode. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye for now.